Okay, so checking to see if we are live. We should be live. Hopefully, Twitch, please open. Twitch. There we go. Channel. Perfect. Alright, dope. We're live. Or we should be. Pog. Alright, cool. And let's get some people in here. Okay, so Krabby Atom will be joining me shortly. So if you're missing him, he'll be here soon. Alright, so we have Spartans versus Influx today. Let me just, before I talk about the two teams, let me just pull up some more things to post the stream link to try and get some more views in here. Can Influx get the aqua color? Yes. Let me do that quickly first. Okay. Right. Sorry, I was just looking at something. So, aqua color for Influx, who I believe are currently the blue team, right? I don't even know where the is it here? Some video. Alright. Aqua. Cool. There you go. Aqua color for Influx. I believe that I got that message from. Wait, new mentions, game assignments. Spartans are green, right? Let's actually, while we're doing this, let's do. Wait, there's got to be a. Sorry for starting quite unprofessionally, but I think it's fine. Okay. Alright, so that's it posted everywhere. Ah, Krabby. What? I didn't realize you were around. Alright, find someone. Krabby Atom. What are we looking at? Krabby Atom. 15498. They are some random fucking numbers, dude. I mean numbers, dude. I didn't swear. Alright, there we go. Cool. Awesome. Let's go. Hiya, Krabby.
Hello.
Let's
I
pull you
need
into
to actually I need to actually get into the game.
Yeah. I'm doing that now. What colour do Spartans like to be normally? Do you know?
Spartans are green, normally.
Okay.
Spartans are green, Influx are dark red, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no. I think they
Influx
were
has
asking
to be
for
aqua.
Well then they get aqua
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Oh, since I accidentally got my accounts to diamond.
Yeah, I was talking to him a second ago. Fair enough, dude. Are you in, or do you need another
No,
invite to come
I'm
to
just sat here. Oh cool, I got the new Hanzo skin.
That invite will work. Will make myself look less of a noob as well.
I'm just opening
Alright,
quickly all my
so-
loot boxes that I have collected up and on join. There we go.
We won't have as many viewers.
Because they're all watching
as usual.
C4's game. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
So,
what?
anyone who
Why
sticks
am I
around
on
to you on
Spartans?
doubly appreciated. Dude, you're playing. They need that
Lol,
off,
get
man.
me off Spartans.
So,
There we go.
what are your thoughts on the two teams playing? Do you
I've
have
casted
favourite?
an Influx game before.
Yeah?
Let's just say it was. I'm surprised I'm not in a mental asylum after it.
Wait, was Influx the team that played TBM last week? Or was that not
Pretty
Influx?
sure, yeah.
Oh,
So-
was it? Oh, so it's couple
Yes.
of.
No,
Oh,
that
okay,
no,
okay.
no,
But-
that no,
but
that's
not a
no, wait,
couple
no.
of.
No, that's Infinity. No, Influx played
Oh,
Salmon
okay.
Flames. Influx played Salmon Flames.
Oh, okay. Well, that's understandable. You know what I mean? Salmon Flames haven't dropped a map yet. You know, so
Yeah.
just let's pull up the standings. How's
Impulse
that? Right,
nearly
I'll pull
haven't
up this
dropped a
so we
map.
can see.
We've only got a draw. That's the only map we haven't won yet, so we're doing fine. Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like
Influx wise,
have
let's
Influx
see,
only played the one game?
They've played 3, no 2. This is week 3, so they've played 2 already.
This is week 3. Okay, I
Yeah,
don't
they've
know about their
played
other
2
game, but
already.
the standings haven't been updated. But they are currently
0 and
0
1,
and 1
or
on the standings.
0 and 2. 0 and 1 or 0 and 2.
And
Yeah, no.
Spartans. Their game hasn't been updated as well. So I don't know about Spartans' second game. I don't know how that went, but I know they lost to
I
TBM
know
in
that
week 1.
Influx lost a game already in week 1. I can't remember against who, but I know I've casted one of Influx's losses.
They lost to
and
Salmon
I-
Flames in week 1.
Yeah,
It looks like.
and they have played another game apart from that. I just can't remember which one. Well, that was, I think Salmon Flames was week 2. Let's just check match times and go up, see when they are.
Oh yeah, Ocean, big rip, dude.
They lost to Demented. They've lost to Demented and Salmon Flames. There we go.
Okay.
Demented in week 1 they lost. Salmon Flames.
Four.
No, I
They're two
casted them
strong
against
teams, though.
Demented. I casted them against Demented.
I got you. So we are looking at two teams that are yet to prove themselves, but two teams with potential. It looks like.
Spartans have more potential than Influx. I truly think that Influx need a lot of help. I think like their skill ceiling, Influx wise, is way lower than some of the other teams in the league.
I am a
I think-
T-Mac fan.
Yeah, I'm Rhines and T-Mac are the ones that I have truly got belief in. If anyone can save them, they can.
Looks like we got someone just making a sub before the game. I know Spartans have been relatively unlucky so far,
Yeah.
but because they played TBM in week 1, they did get a map off us, which was something we weren't really expecting. We were kind of going to that game just kind of expecting to clear through. Where I didn't think we realised how strong their roster was, and they do have quite a strong roster, as you see Dank Froggy for Spartans. We'll see if his thing's on private. It's not. So you see he's peaked 4.1 this season. His Lucio is nutty.
What are they doing
Up
to
there.
us in the spectators zone? They've separated us. How dare they?
Message off Devil Red. Gotta wait 20 minutes apparently.
Oh my god, why? I think one of their
Okay,
players
so
had to
let's,
go to tea.
Oh wow. Let's
Just go
we
duos
have
in
12 people
comp
in
for a
chat.
game.
So what we're gonna do, if you're in chat, we're gonna have a little vote now, right? So if you think Influx are gonna win the game, then just put I, and if you think Spartans are gonna win the game, put S. We got 12 people, so we should get a decent sample size. Your vote was Spartans, am I right? So we got 2 for Spartans so far.
My vote is yeah.
See if we can get
Spartans.
some community group. Ruben coming out with an Influx guest. Debestian coming out with Spartans, so it's 3-1. Ocean thinking Spartans. He's predicting the scoreline 3-1 as well. Penguino for Spartans.
I'm getting Dragon Ball Super ads.
Trying too hard, votes neither.
Good job, Mind Simple. I love that vote. Just N.
Yeah, just no. I refuse. Okay. Yeah, we think
N
it's
for
fine.
neither. Draw. That's huge.
Draw.
That's impossible.
Not possible.
Rematch. Draw rematch. I mean, that's kind of impossible, but I like your.
Belief.
Comment.
Looking at the Influx roster, I don't see many like big hitters, but they do have a relatively consistent team.
Rhines is their star player. If you're gonna look at anyone, look at
Okay.
Rhines. His Bastion is amazing. That's all I've only ever seen him play. Or like when they actually do good, they play Bastion.
So we're thinking, got another guess for Spartans. Yeah, it looks like most people said Spartans. It looks about 8-2 right now. So
Yep.
we're looking at Spartans being the favourites here, as we kind of knew going into this. I think Spartans. Have Influx won a map yet? They have played
One
two
or
very tough teams.
two. I think they've like won one or two. They didn't win against Demented. I think they managed. No, because they played Salmon
They
Flames and
didn't
Salmon
win
Flames
against
haven't
Salmon
got the
Flames.
map. No.
Yeah.
I think they
Okay,
did
so they haven't
better
won a map
against
yet.
Salmon Flames than against Demented, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. I think
Interesting.
it's because it's Salmon Flames. They actually came in with a proper strat. Demented, they were like, let's just see what we can do. Because I'm pretty sure Salmon Flames, they just spammed Bastion out.
Ruben saying we got 44-0'd twice. 4-0.
Imagine just
That'll be a bit of a
44
rough one.
road. It's played so many games and just non-stop. Ended up 44-0.
Yeah, apparently the general consensus is they did look very good against Silent Flames. I'm not for. I wish I could have casted some of these teams before just to know a little bit more about them. Bit of a disadvantage there. The only thing I can do is vouch for Spartans,
Influx
'cause I know when we
is
played against
it'd
them,
be
they were
expected
strong.
to walk. Well, let me just tell you the story of Influx's attempt of taking Nepal's Sanctum. Because on Nepal Sanctum, they had lost first pot, or they lost first cap, and they were regrouping. They chose a McCree goats, and as the McCree was walking out of spawn, he combat rolled left and off the map. As in on the little
Oh
bridge
dear.
connecting the spawn and the ground, he combat rolled into the just abyss. And then a few seconds later, when they decided to push in without him, their Moira they basically used coalescence in front door, and everyone else went left. And then when they were all left, the Zarya decided to back up because they were trying to go through like the bottom left entrance. Then there's the edge. Zarya just backed off the map. So we can't. I
Yeah, it's a bit
don't
of a
know.
noof.
That's kind of what they've been
Hopefully
known
they come out with
for.
a performance today. If we looking at Tower Heckle on the side of Spartans, looks like he's got a lot of diva play. I wonder if we'll see some dive coming out, which would be nice. So far, the
I'm
league
sorry,
has been
but
dominated
How much?
by Ryan Zarya. Like there's been
I've got
so
more
much
time on
Reinhardt.
Diva than him. Let's go. I think I backed out of the game.
It's
Somehow.
unfortunate. Genius. Genius, dude. Genius.
Yep, I have
It looked like
9
we
more
almost had
hours
enough
on
people to
Diva
start
than
that.
him. Yeah, for split second.
We've got
I'm not in the game.
Sniper.
I
With,
think I got removed or something like that. I don't know. I'm just randomly out of the game.
yeah, hopefully they don't think you're just peeking. 15 views on a stream that hasn't even started yet is huge, guys. Thank
Invite me again.
you. Wait, you get booted again?
I joined and I just never actually went in.
Oh, okay. If that happens again, stay in the group. Because I can invite you to the group.
Oh.
And it's better.
Nope.
Except that one, because I can invite you to the group.
There we go. I'm
And
in.
that should work. Awesome.
Am I on it? I'm not on Influx and I'm not on Spartans. Good. Hey, look, we're together again on the
dude.
spectator slots.
We're basically the same level as well, with the same endorsement.
I know, we're
the hell?
we're 5 levels off each other. The 2 tank mains that
Pretty crazy. Do we know? Okay, okay, Spartans did win their second week. We have that confirmed. Do we know what the score was for their second week? I assume. What, and do we also know who they played? We really need to keep those standings updated a little bit quicker, I think. Because
Okay, guys, start something in chat. Hashtag blame Godspeed.
message from Devil Red. See if this is some information about starting a game. Ready? Yep. Already. So what are the maps today? Have you seen the
Hanamura, Busan, Rialto, and Blizzard World? Because I played yesterday.
Yep.
Today.
That's an interesting hashtag, Ocean. I see it.
Okay, let's do that then.
Nice. Oh. Okay. So, if you see anyone you want me to jump on board first person, let me know, because I'll kind of need to know before the fight. If you see someone with a clutch ultimate you think is going to clutch up, just let me know.
Okay.
So, Hanamura.
If
So
they
far
run
this
Sim
map has
Bastion, I'll be
seen-
proud.
I would be quite excited to see a proper
Well-
Sim Bastion work on this map.
Well, we did it
So
yesterday.
far we've seen many Bastion attempts, but it hasn't really worked thus far.
Yeah, we did it yesterday. Impulse full held arcade
did you?
yesterday with it. Yep.
Nice. I know. After catching the Salmon Flames game yesterday, I saw that basically high damage comps have been leading the way on this map so far in the league. Running
Yeah,
Hanzos
it's
and
really much
Reapers,
just
McCree's,
really much
high
double
damage burst
sniper.
heroes.
Yeah, double sniper, a lot of Bastion. I've seen Barrow a few times.
Interesting
very-
composition coming out from the blue
Okay.
team, which is Influx here. So yeah, we've got
Influx,
Influx in the aqua and Spartans in the green. So interesting Influx going with this team composition.
I like
triple
the
tank,
Ryan
but with no
Diva
Moira.
Zarya. I like that. That's always something I like. As you said, high
Interesting that
damage
they have
Junkrat.
burst damage. Burst damage and sustain. Interesting if they can make this work against the Ryan Zarya of the opposition with their own Junkrat.
Ryan's
Looks like
is
Devil Red
kind
has
of
picked
just
off the Anna straight
ignoring
away.
the Widow shooting him. Oh, he died to it.
It's a 5v5, but Spartans have lost their main healer. So they'll be looking to
Widow
just play
is
slow here,
top.
regroup.
They are
Sniper free
quite
firing
literally just
from top.
ignoring the Widow. Okay, now they're going for it. Good.
Vapor first has got up there and managed to get the Widow before he can grapple away. That's a huge pick. That should delay Spartans pushing through the choke. Charge coming in, counter pin.
Spartans
Let's
are
see if they can
pushing.
punish Duke. Very risky to try and push through this choke against Triple Tank at a man disadvantage here.
Junkrat
But it looks
is
like they're
back
going to be trying to do it
for
anyway.
Influx.
Big sleep on Vapor. We'll see if they can land burst damage on him. Not enough to bring him down.
Incoming.
Duke dives in.
Whoa.
Riptide comes in, gets one, but that's not enough to turn the fire as Devil Red has got two and Zarya's got two. Devil Red with another pick. on that
Narco's
sniper.
still
Just
alive
Narco
for
on point.
Spartans, and they're ignoring him.
I mean, they'll be looking just to stagger him here. Like, Narco just needs to kind of get out of there alive. We'll see if he can.
T-Mac, how did you... Okay.
Narco on that high ground. They didn't
He's
contest
waiting
him
for heals, yeah.
as they regroup. beat on the side of Spartans. We'll see if they use that to
They're
initiate. They
pushing
also have
Narco.
Grav ready.
Narco got out.
They've given up a lot of space on this first point. As Grav comes out, Beat comes out from one side. Both Gravs come out next to each other as both teams go down. Ryan gets slept. 3, 4, 5 picks in the way of Spartans as they take this point. They do Riptide, which is probably unnecessary.
That's ruined their ult economy. They were good. They were going to be good with 4 versus 5 ults. They would have been able to easily snowball, but they used that.
I want to hop on with the Shatter battle here. So we see
T-Mac versus Duke.
And
oh no,
Duke both with their Shatter as Devil Red goes down. As they go into point, we're following T-Mac. So the Shatter comes down. Somehow that isn't shatter. Blocked. That was a questionable Shatter, but somehow it wasn't blocked. So
he wasn't paying attention to begin with.
Their Shatter does go down. T-Mac goes down off that Shatter. Both Shatters could have definitely been blocked there. We're looking at 2 more highly aggressive Reinhardts coming through here, which is the play we want to see. No one wants to see block Shatters. We want to hit those big plays. Duke charges out. It looks like they'll be trying to group up. Does get picked off before he can escape. The Bastion pick is going to just clean up the backline and stop this.
Influx are switching to bunker.
I think they kind of need to, just because they have no ults here. Although there's no ults on the side of Spartans. We'll see if they have ult track that and know that this is going to be a relatively dry push here. As we follow this through. Looks like they are going to try and push through Choke. Interesting that the Bastion's just free firing into the main.
There was someone down there originally, I'm pretty sure. Yes, there is. There's a Hanzo far right. That's why they're Bastion. That's why they're all paying close attention to their right side.
Everything blue left the game. Is that someone? It's not someone
that
playing.
That would be Krabby, Mine Temple. That's me.
Oh. TGR with that big Riptide getting down 2 key targets. 3, 4 go down, 5 go down. This is how you want to play 2CP. Killing us all of them in one go so they cannot restagger the point. And this should just be a full cap. Shatter on the door to secure it. And there you go. Yeah, trying too hard. I am casting with Krabby.
I don't know who much trying too hard is. I've heard it was Mine Temple. I don't know. Sorry. If it is or it isn't, I don't know.
Who are you trying?
Who are you? Who is trying too hard?
Oh yes, Skylar. I knew that.
Oh,
why did you say Mine Temple? I knew that.
I knew it was Mine Temple or Skylar. I keep getting them confused. Leave me alone. I can't remember which one.
Of course it's Skylar. How the hell? Okay, right. No,
I forgot that Skylar's Twitch name was trying too hard.
If Krabby didn't spout so much BS, I would have got that straight away. I'm sorry. All right.
Sorry, Skylar. I didn't mean to offend you.
Mine Temple apparently dropped back to gold. Interesting information there. I'm back in diamond. Help me. Help me now. Alright, it's fine.
I'm still in diamond, like I've been for like 2 seasons at this point.
That's a big L, dude. Huh. We are looking at the Sim Bastion with Ryan Zarya. Interesting composition choice. With the Lucio as well.
I mean,
we'll see if this is something they've practiced.
Of point, set up in a little corner.
Oh, it's on the attack actually, so this maybe does make more sense. I thought that was coming from the defensive side. I wasn't. Really
Duke is playing. They are playing choke, which is quite scary. Ooh, they are
playing that high burst damage with the Moira able to brawl. They know they're running that Ryan Diva, so they need those Moira heals. You got 1100 hit points of tank to heal up.
They're through.
Symmetra gets teleported onto the high ground. We'll
Ryan's is
see
on
what
the high
happens here as
ground
the
now.
Bastion sets up. Does manage to pick off the Moira, gets 2. As they go down, Duke with a big pin though to maybe turn this fight. It's 2 for 2. They just need to play out of line of sight of the Bastion and they'll be fine. It's another pick for Real Tone.
They are.
Bastion
They're
gets
clever.
one more. It's a 2v3 playing outside that line of the Bastion. Baby Diva up on the Bastion now.
They've
Not
out-
enough to pick it off as the Ryan goes to try and
No.
flank the Bastion through. Ryan does get set up on point with a big pin. Huge
That was
pin by
just so
Duke. To cut out. Will they get the res? They don't. Huge there from Devil denying that res. Great defense there by Spartans.
Ruben says he really wants to leak Influx's strats chat because it's really funny. To be honest, I mean, if you feel like getting called a traitor, be my guest. I can tell you our strats chat is actually empty, not actually being used yet. We made it to say we're going to use this a lot and we never used it.
Right, Reigns with his ult. I will try and hop on with him here if we can.
Oh no, they're all dead.
So we're going to come out here and watch this fight as 2 picks are in the way of Spartans. Looks like this team fight's going to get cleaned up. Big counter charge, maybe. Shatter comes out to try and get the stagger kills. Should be enough to pick off T-Mac. It is.
I don't mind Spartans ult economy, like they could have won that without the shatter. Spartans are
I
either
don't
not
mind him
being
using Shatter
confident
there.
with their win, either they're not being confident with their fight wins, or they're like, we're gonna win anyway, so let's just throw this out here as a sign of dominance.
I actually like the Shatter there because even though the fight was won, it secured 2 extra stagger kills, which bought them an extra 20 seconds. And when they have 4 ults up anyway, that's fine.
But
and
I'm
especially
thinking
with
the
an
way
ult
they were
that's as quick
pushed-
to charge as Shatter.
Yeah. So the way they were pushed up anyways, I don't think those people would have got out anyways. Like
Bastion does go down.
Ryan's
Bastion and Sim
1v1
down. This should be enough
Narco.
to defend. Sniper goes down, but we'll see if that is enough to turn this fight.
Zarya versus
as
the
the brawl
world.
goes into room.
Oh dear, that's
They pull off the
assassinated.
Zarya kill. Looks like they are staggering. Big Shatter gets 3. Why does he pin there? He has an opportunity to get 3 picks, but he opted to pin
I
instead.
hate that.
Get no kills and
Yeah.
allow the Transcendence. As Riptide
Oh.
comes in, ignores the Rhine to go for
Go
the
straight
Bastion.
for Ryan's.
I admire the patience as Duke Viper repushes out and they retake this defense.
Ocean Impulse.
If T-Mac
I
had been more
could-
clinical with that Shatter.
Ocean Impulse. If I could screw a combination of a player playing a character, it would be Ryan's on Bastion. Okay. Thanks for your insight.
I don't know. I don't think that's a pretty big
No,
gun
not
he's got. You know what I'm
Charlie.
saying? Huge bomb pulls off 3. As the Zarya goes off the map as well, Hammer Down comes down. It's not enough, and Spartans will full hold map 1.
The tragic
Very
story of
impressive.
Charlink, he got
Spartans.
stuck in a trap as he was speed boosting his team through. The Diva Bomb landed practically on his head.
Oh,
And it was
no.
just he got out of the trap as soon as the Diva Bomb landed, and he literally got like a meter away and it blew up. I think you can see if you look at the Lucio through the wall, he was stuck and it landed straight on top of him.
Huge
It would be a
place.
Dean on Mercy she paid. Okay, calm down. No need, Ocean.
Oh, who would it be for me? I don't even know. Me on Reinhardt? Is that possible? I don't know.
I mean,
Um.
Flunky on NBPX. Why are we having this conversation? Free speech at Krabby Atom. Yes, I know, Ocean. Yes, you're allowed to say whatever you want, but just chill.
Right,
before you
moving on
just-
to map 2.
This is
Spartans pulling
Rialto.
out that win without Frogger, which is interesting.
I'm
Interesting
expecting
that they have the confidence to play that.
either quad tank spawn camp or double barrier bastion is what I'm expecting from the side of Influx. Both
Really?
strats work well. I
I
wouldn't
would
be surprised if I saw
love to
them.
see Slambulance. We haven't seen I haven't seen Slambulance played yet in the league. So that would be.
Well, go check out the VOD from yesterday. We did it.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Oh, back to lobby.
Oh, did. Looks like maybe there's a sub coming through. We'll see if it comes off. Man, I feel so bad for Skylar. It's a big rib.
Okay, Ocean, thanks for your parting gift. Enjoy warming up. Okay then.
Okay. Are you? So the game that isn't getting casted starts at 8 o'clock. Am I correct?
Pretty sure yes, but it starts at the same time as C4 Vanquish. Oh, let's carry on with Godspeed's hashtag.
Take another bite of pizza real quick. Fill for me.
Okay, I'm just gonna read this chat. What ends at the start of a fight? Influx's comms. I like that.
That's good, Ruben. I like that.
That's a good one.
And Charlink Lucio. Yeah, I rate it.
I mean, at this point, I want to just go ahead and ask Spartans to run hammer only Torb, because I've already done that before. So why not I do it again? C4 Vanquish starts in 25 minutes, if you guys are wondering. This is just the waiting room for it.
No, this is the game to be at.
With the best commentators. We've got the most entertaining
Why do you say that
content.
sarcastically? We are the best commentators. Don't lie to yourself.
I mean, basic exists.
Gotta do.
Basic exists, and I think that just kind of puts us both down. Hey.
I think that's fair. But we'll just pretend he doesn't for now, okay?
With his sleep schedule and that. Okay. Who's attacking, who's defending? Because I can't tell. Red attacking first? No, yeah. Okay. Influx are defending first, and Spartans are attacking first. Let's see what they run. Well, that's cool. You can go underneath this bridge.
We'll see. See if we see any of those cheeky plays of grabbing the boat that goes underneath the bridge to pull them off the map. I'd love to see that.
I mean,
That's
I
hilarious.
want to see that.
You can hit the grav on the boat, and then the grav will move slowly across, and it will just pull them off the bridge, which is hilarious.
Infinity versus XOL starts in 24 minutes. Okay, yeah. Nothing extreme. Lucio, like I thought. Well, not Lucio. Bastion, like I thought.
Probably just a misclick. Okay. Fun fact, in my last scrim, both teams actually full held like before the bridge. So this is, see if this can come out again with the Bastion play. That'd be quite funny to watch. Sniper with the instant pick though. That's
Devil Red
funny.
decided just not
Big
to move.
res though.
They're running. Oh no. Devil Red and Viper versus swapped around.
Bastion will probably get picked off here as they go down. It looks like the Spartans do take the first fight.
I mean, while we wait for teams to regroup, I'm going to tell probably one of the most entertaining stories of the RK White versus Impulse game. Over first bridge, when you cross, there's high ground on the left. So our good old DPS Flunky was sat up there after we were attacking. us being completely unaware that they were running Reaper, I watched a Reaper walk up behind him and brutally murder him, and it was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. And back to the game.
Well, we're looking at T-Mac in a brawl versus a Winston. Does come out
Team
with a
attack.
W. Interesting.
T-Mac
we are
actually
seeing,
did just quite well then.
Interesting that we are seeing Winston defense from the side of Spartans. Not something
I
we've
mean,
seen too much of in the league.
It's not a bad comp for this map. They have got a lot of areas they can dive from, but it's just really just because of all the tight corridors. It's hard to work. Oh no, there's just right.
Really struggling to deal with the Influx Roadhog in the backlines here. As T-Mac gets a huge pin on the Moira. The Roadhog does get picked off, but
T-Mac
did distract
probably
enough
will
people
die.
to-
Oh! Viper off the map.
And the Mercy pick. From Frogger.
Starlink.
Froggy even.
Okay, Influx. There's a thing called cover. Use it.
A little harsh. I think Influx are doing okay at the moment, to be fair. Bastion
Although
is
we-
going to stagger himself really badly.
They're
We'll see if he
dying
can
a
come
lot
off
to the
with
fact
some
that they're
clutch
not
plays.
taking advantage of cover. That's what their problem is at the moment. Moira will die. Yeah.
Riptide comes in. Does
No!
get one. Bomb goes off. Mercy goes
T-Mac
down.
with a close Reinhardt barrier saving his Roadhog. I mean, Charlink didn't
Solo
deserve to
shatter
be
on the
solo
Lucio.
shattered, and he
And
still
dies
lived.
anyway.
How?
Incredible. Alright, Spartans do take first point. Interesting. Reaper coming in now from... Wait, was that T-Mac I just saw on Reaper? Is that what I just saw? No, it's not. Who's on...
No, you saw that sniper.
Okay. Okay, I was so
Close.
confused. Not even. I thought the name for a second. I thought it said. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's fine. As the Reinhardt goes down from Sniper, Duke does pick off Charlink, and it looks like this will just be Spartan's fight. As the res comes off, is punished, but does get T-Mac up.
I'm on
probably just for
T-Mac,
some extra storm.
1v6. Ah, nearly.
As we go
Got
into the next fight, we do have Riptire and Valkyrie. And probably
Okay,
Bomb on the
everybody,
side of-
moment in silence for the non-existent fish in this river. I really do miss them.
Big,
moment
big
in silence for
confidence.
all the fish. They're not here, and we may continue.
So we see Duke Viper holding on the corner, putting some light pressure forward.
Charlink in
Yeah,
another
opting to
trap.
have 3 on cart instead of just the 1.
I mean,
I hear a
T-Mac's
charge
just
going
doing
on.
his own thing. They've switched to Ash.
Devil Red does get 1 pick. This should be enough for
They should be able to win this
Influx
if they're
to
not
push forward.
stupid.
T-Mac boots Duke Viper back as bomb comes off. Oh, just misplaces a shield there from T-Mac, and it causes the Reaper to die.
T-Mac and the Reaper one on
T-Mac
the same
charges
team.
in deep as bomb comes out.
Oh, huge one from BK. That was a really good placed bomb. It got the people hidden around the corner. Nice angle.
Dude, these colours are too, like, I feel like the colours are a little bit too similar, because when I see a name, I'm like, that's that team, right? And it's not.
No, yeah.
I'm so confused.
I'm glad
fine.
I'm just remembering blue and red. No, Vaporverse! No! Oh. Ooh, hiccup.
As Spartans do pick up second point. Froggy getting another pick here. We'll see if we can jump on with someone here. We are about to have a shatter battle, so hop back on with the Reinhardts.
That sniper has
Should get
been
one of the...
a symbol of flexibility so far.
Let's have a look at
And on
T-Mac.
his third hero this round.
Riptide comes out,
Gets
doesn't
no
get
one.
anyone, and Devil
And
Red
Devil
goes
Red
down in the
dies
process. T-Mac in a trap. We'll see if he can come out for a big shatter here. Does hit a big pin on Narco. Low health though. Does train
Stuck in
fly
the
for it.
corner.
As we come back out, both Ryan
This is
still with their
Influx's fight
shatter.
to win.
Shatter comes out. Yeah, interesting shout out by Spartans. That fight was pretty much already lost. Interesting that he would use it there, but
Back to my point of, I think they just like throwing in shatters whenever.
is that your expert opinion, dude?
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
pretty
we'll see
sure
if we
they're
can
like.
hop on board with Doomfist. Come on, Doomfist, where you at? There we go.
And he's got another kill. Huge
Does
shatter
get two.
too, man.
Forward onto the Ash. Oh, Ash does get the
Oh
pick
my
on him
goodness,
though.
T-Mac
One health
actually
there,
managed to
range
block
to
that.
the
That's
back.
quite cool.
Did T-Mac block Shatter? I'm sad I missed that.
No, he blocked a Riptide going for him.
Ah, nice. Bomb comes
I
in.
mean, he got the
Does
Diva
pick
mech.
off the Diva mech.
We're gonna die anyways.
As they are pushing through.
That sniper counter pinned
Spartans
by
with-
T-Mac, and T-Mac pinned.
Shatter on the
solo
Mercy just to secure that
shatters.
kill. I don't mind that.
No, that's worse.
Riptide comes out. We'll see if Duke can hit a 5-strike on it. Doesn't need to. Just misses the Riptide. That's unfortunate. As Duke swings on the Roadhog. Bob does pick off Dank Froggy, and Reigns picks off Moira. Really been a standout player for Influx. Sniper does pick off the Lucio. But with this point stalling out and those picks going in Influx's favour, this will be Influx's fight.
I mean,
30
if we
seconds
were
left,
to
it
make
will be
a
tough.
fantasy Overwatch team, a fantasy XOL team, anyone who had Rhines in their team would just be soaking up the points because he's so consistent. Despite Influx not being, Rhines is like their beacon of hope.
Still yet to win a map though. We'll see if they can turn this round in this series.
Narco gone on the weirdest flank in existence, but okay.
T-Mac opting to play that. Narco, he's destroyed. Big ult from the Roadhog there to save his team from that Riptide. Narco does pick off Devil Red. Meteor Strike comes in, see if we can get anyone. No picks there. As the brawl keeps going on point, Shatter comes down, does get two.
Mines
picks here in the
cancelled.
wave.
No, mines actually got through.
Spartans.
Duke just mine sweeping.
They need to
The
clear this
Roadhog's
Roadhog before
stalling
they
for
can all
so long.
recontest.
He's got heal up again.
Just no target focus on that Roadhog.
Ah.
Bomb goes out to secure it, and well done to Spartans, capping in overtime.
I mean, when the Roadhog got the kill on both the Diva Mech and the Riptire, I know you noticed it, realised that you didn't know how to pronounce his name, so you stuttered for a bit and then said good ult from the Roadhog. It's very obvious.
Yeah.
I was about to say something as well, and I realised, wait, how do you say that name?
Yeah.
Him to do it. I mean, let's see, what will they run here?
Ruben, that's not very positive of you, my dude. Being surprised that you won a fight? Come on, man. You're doing alright. That wasn't a bad defense.
I mean, Devil Red and Ehre are already dead inside spawn. They've got no health left. Oh no, they've got health now. Oh no, Devil Red's still dead. Oh no, he's alive now again. Ah.
Wait, what
The
does that...
normal-
I'm scrolling up and Ruben... I feel like no one understands yet that don't... Wait, that doesn't make English. That doesn't make English, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't make any sense. I feel like no one understands yet that don't take the best main tank in XOL, Hooker Duck, seriously as he is Big Mima. What does that mean?
It means that he's saying Hooker Duck is the best main tank in XOL, but we shouldn't
okay.
take anything he does seriously because he's a memer.
Gotcha.
I don't know why that sniper fell off the map at the very beginning, but he's now really far behind. They have no Lucio to begin either because, you know, they're picking each other up. And
Casters say
Pirate
Pierre
ship.
backwards. Or Reap backwards. It's Pierre, right? But it's not Pierre because it's spelled wrong. I don't know.
well, it's 2 Pierre. I don't know. If you read it backwards. I mean, they got it past the bridge. all we can really say about that fight. Thank you, Ruben, for acknowledging that I passed English. And he got staggered. Oh, off he goes. No, Influx, don't flank.
Ryan's does get the pick on one.
Does get the
Influx, the
pick.
flank may work with the Bastion, just shredding them, forcing them back. This isn't a fight the Orisa wants to take here, but Ryan's shield is low.
They can't
Charges
stay here for
in
long.
T-Mac.
Widow's gonna get back.
Leaves his Ryan to die. Interesting choice there by T-Mac.
Okay, we need to make a meme. We need to make that highway meme where it's a car suddenly skidding off road and the sign says staying with your Bastion, keeping alive, or trying to pin a Junkrat that you know you're not going to pin. And there's just the car choosing to go towards the second option. That we need to do that. I mean, how have they not noticed Narco? He literally just dropped it. Oh dear.
That's a huge pick by Spartans. It's going to be really hard for Influx
Are
to
they
push through
ignoring
here.
Narco? Oh no, Devil Red's on him. He's been whipped.
Ruben, you talk to Godspeed if you're interested in casting, I believe.
Yeah.
Huge snipes from Sniper. Bomb comes out. We'll see if we can hop on with the Widow, maybe get some excitement here.
I mean, I wanted to.
See if he
I
can
need
get
to.
any picks.
Gecko, we need to teach T-Mac the thing of being able to control your camera without moving your barrier, and tell him to unbind pin. His body just fell through the floor. Cool.
You see, I actually really like T-Mac as main tank. This really hasn't been his best game. Huge snipe there by Sniper onto the enemy Widow. Interesting that they have swapped to the Widow off main tank. Interesting. As Bastions
Off
trade
tank.
back and forth.
Devil Red switched to off tank.
Solo shatter on the Widow
Widow.
from T-Mac. And now he's
T-Mac
put himself in a
Widow jump
position
back
where
on
he
up
will
and
guarantee to be picked. Yeah, it's unlucky.
Two supports versus
Now his
the
team
world.
playing with no main tank, really going to struggle.
I mean, they were struggling already. They just need to get out here. They can't really stay here.
Spartans really just pinning them against their own spawn door. The incredible defense here, especially with an Orisa, which really is only ever meant to win 1 or 2 fights. But as soon as ults come online, the Reinhardt should always beat the Orisa in that war.
But the rest is just not letting them. They're not getting far enough to actually be able to beat the Orisa. Spartans are playing their positional games so well, making sure they just can't actually reach the Orisa. Another
This
pick from
Bastion, see what he can
Sniper.
do here. Bastion
What
does
SR
pull.
is sniping? You must know.
Does get picked off by a huge Riptire and pull. Incredible from
And that's
Spartans.
2-0
Just a
to
really strong
Spartans.
defense. I think
What
it's
SR
one of
is
those where
Sniper out of
if you're going to
interest?
invest in the Bastion, you have to invest in him. Like, he didn't get constant shielding or defense matrix.
No, they really just didn't protect him. They needed to keep him alive. They just didn't.
See this Riptire from
No, yeah, Ruben,
Narco
that is
here.
how you do that thing with the camera. A lot of a problem that the Influx were having against the Widow is that T-Mac wasn't actually utilizing the ability to look around at the same time as holding your barrier up in the same direction. A lot of the time, he was actually looking and bringing his barrier with him, allowing for people to just shoot him. Busan. This is probably. I mean, if Influx. This is one of Influx's maps to win. They can. This is still, at least Mecha Base, is still a very goat-centered map. So you can run goats on this map and be successful. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. But then again, they could always just run Bastion, which is what they seem to always be doing.
Ruben saying, and who said golds don't know game sense? I did, because they don't. Because if they did, they wouldn't be in gold. That's my.
Cough, cough, penguino. Granted, game sense comes with experience.
So you are looking at 2-0 to Spartans here in what looks to be a little bit of
A
a
dominant
blowout.
performance, yeah.
See if they can take it home 4-0.
Busan is where not all control maps are where the difference between two teams is kind of hard to see because Busan's one of those maps where the comps that you run can really like bolster your ability to play, if you know what I mean. Like on control maps, they're normally the maps where you play most goats, and when you play goats, it's completely apart from actual skill. It's more communication. So
I would argue that communication is skill. I would still expect Spartans to
yeah,
sweep
I
there.
was saying like mechanical skill. Like you don't need to be as mechanically skilled to win with goats and stuff. With goats
I don't
and
think
stuff.
that's the problem with Influx. Their mechanical skill is.
They've got mechanical
honestly,
skill, they've got it there, but their communication, I don't know, because a lot of the times it looks like they just stop. Like they'll start a fight, and as soon as the fight's going on for like few seconds, they'll stop communicating and they'll just start concentrating on their own gameplay, which isn't bad, but you're not going to achieve much by concentrating on your own gameplay when there's a high chance that the enemy team will be concentrating on gameplay plus communication. So that's kind of what's putting these two teams apart at the moment.
Yeah, I think the compositions from both sides have been quite scuffed. I haven't really commented on them
No,
because
yeah,
I
me
feel
neither. I've just
it
kind of
feels like
accepted
they're
it.
not planned. It feels like they're just in the spawn room and they're like, "What should we play on this map?" Rather than knowing what they're going to play, having 2 or 3 comps that they're very comfortable on, understanding how it works, understanding that if you're playing triple tank, your aim is to kill their Reinhardt, right? If you're playing
Mhm.
triple tank and their Reinhardt dies, you win. They just
Yeah.
didn't focus that on Hanamura going through. Neither team has its target focus has been on point. It's
I have a
I think
feeling
both teams.
Influx don't have a main shot caller. Like, I have a feeling Influx are going in. Maybe they're making 1 or 2 callouts during a fight. They've not got the one person who's been told, "We don't care if we don't care how good you are. You people listen to you. So if they listen to you, you're good." So they just need someone in that team needs to take responsibility and open their mouth because that's what seems to be not happening. Team, Team Influx have an okay. Yes. I mean, I can check.
Okay, so it looks like just me. It seems like Krabby's disappeared for a second. So, I think the compositions that they're using seem not optimized for the map they're playing or the competition they're playing against.
Sorry, I had to go do something quickly. I'm back. Okay, I've been
It's okay.
instructed by Ruben to go check out the Team Influx Overwatch Instagram, where apparently they posted comms on it. Team Influx OW.
Wow, this has 75 views. That's actually pretty pog. Oh man, I could pull screen capture up and post it in the stream after the game. If that's something we want to do and look at their comms.
They have a lot of things here. I'm just going to go through and watch all these. Put an earbud in. Let's see.
I think If Influx actually come together now, run a meta composition, whether it be goats, whether it be Reaper May, whether it be double sniper, whether it be shield break, whether it be full dive, just whatever it is, run something that has a very high base power level and has has the most hours of practice put into it. Because if you play any meta composition right, suddenly your SR doesn't actually matter because
Yeah,
aren't
that's Case
adapting
of
on the fly.
Demented. Case of Demented. They're not the highest SR team. Very good practice wise.
For sure, for sure. I think if you're going to be this scrappy and make these fights this scrappy, you need insane mechanical skill.
Yeah.
If you
It's
don't
either
outplay
mechanical skill
the enemy
or
DPS,
like
if
if
you
we,
don't outplay
I'm
the
going to
enemy
use the
DPS
example of
and you have
Sam
a
in
scrappy
Flames, to be
team
honest,
fight, you lose.
because Sam in Flames don't. I know Sam in Flames do come in with pre-planned comps, but a lot of the times they just kind of switch to whatever they want and go with it, and they make it work because of their skill.
The scrappier the team fight, the more chance there is for individual plays. So if you are a team that has like star DPS players, you want it to be as scrappy as possible, right? That's what
Just
Simon's
to
playing
give
do.
them the chance to
They
pop
pick
off.
comps. They pick comps that the enemy team wouldn't be prepared for because it's so random, and they make the fights long enough that their DPS can pop off. On the
Yeah.
other side of the spectrum, team coordination and meta team comps, something like goats, you can't play a Widowmaker into goats because they'll just run over your team and then you won't get a shot because they won't give you a sightline because they'll all be nice and grouped up in cover, and the enemy, and it doesn't matter if your DPS is worse because you're not playing any, right? So it's a case of making the team fights go how you want them to go, and I think Spartans not only are more organised than Influx, but they also have increased mechanical skills. So at this point, Spartans can basically play whatever they want to play, and they're going to be always at an advantage over Influx. Like, I think China in the World Cup is the perfect example of a scrappy team. They made fights scrappy because they knew their DPS were better than the majority of those in the tournament. They had a great main tank that would make a shit ton of space for them, and they'd abuse that space with their DPS.
Yeah.
As we watch here, T-Mac coming out, they're playing dive. See if this is something they've practiced.
I mean, fair play to that Team Influx Instagram where they've posted their comms, but the thing is they cut in between various things and it seems like they're quiet in between each one, but okay.
As we see how spread out, Sniper here with those 3 headshots popping off their Sniper on the high ground. If you're running dive, you need... if you're running dive and you're Sniper, you have such an advantage, and they just fought on the ground, the fight was scrappy, they put no pressure on the enemy DPS, and they got outplayed.
That's
it's
the
always going
problem.
to be tough.
One thing is saying, the thing I see a lot is people saying they have 2 snipers, guys, run dive. But when they run dive, they don't go for the snipers. They literally just go rinse and diva and just still pressure the tanks. They don't actually do what they decided to switch comps to do, which is annoying. They've got a pick now.
It was a big snipe onto the Ash.
They've left
As
sniper
the ball
up
goes
there.
off in this corner. 2, 3
Pierre.
picks in their favour now.
Their Widow's called
Point goes in the way of Influx. Come on, Influx. I really want to see you guys win a map here now.
On the topic of scrappy fights, if you remember
T-Mac
last
using
week,
Primal Rage.
just to get
Interesting
that
choice
stagger.
there by T-Mac.
I mean, he got the stagger.
Primal
on
Rage,
Zarya.
one of the best ultimates in the game for sustain, and especially when you're playing dive. If you have 2 tank ults, you will always win that fight, and it's interesting that they opted to sacrifice that tank ult for an extra 5% on point.
Xbox Overlay, what's the league is streaming? It's RK versus Impulse apparently still.
Reigns does get 2 with that. That's a big ult. Does get picked off, but he won't mind that at all. He has denied the second fight. Bubble comes down from T-Mac to protect his Mercy from the Widow snipes. Shatter comes down, does get the Mercy. We'll see if they can actually follow up on it. That's a big pin. on the Rhine, who's now being ignored in the backline. Beat did save the Mercy though, huge Beat. Tower Heckle comes forward, kills Taylor, who's now playing main tank, as we see Duke on the Genji. Which is an interesting choice by Spartans, but
I'm confused.
it's okay. Influx playing this better, not allowing them through choke, not giving them
They're
space.
actually doing what they're supposed to with the tanks. They're holding high ground, making sure the Widow can't take it.
T-Mac comes down and punishes Taylor, who jumps in without cooldowns. Excellent there by T-Mac, good recognition, and pushing Sniper off the guy high ground. That's what you need to do.
Tower
Excellent there from
Heckle,
the Diva.
the sub-in of Tower Heckle is what's changed this. They swapped Tower Heckle
Sniper
in
still
for
gets
Devil
an
Red.
angle.
They've swapped Tower Heckle in for Devil Red, and this has changed the whole premise of this game.
Res comes out. It's a big res. Brawl on point. Sniper does get
Vines
another
can
pick
do
on the
something.
Widow.
No, got him.
Sniper really carrying Spartans on his back right
Yeah.
here, with pick after pick in each of these fights.
Sniper
He
is
hasn't lost
just a
duel
Widow
once yet.
player. He's lagging. Sniper's lagging. Oh, is he? I don't know. He looks like he's lagging.
Let's see if we can hop on with the Pharah here, as they will get barrage this fight. And they are playing against the Widow. Let's see what angles he plays here.
Sniper's got a good angle. T-Mac has just bought their Pharah a whole wall of space by just making a simple jump.
Straight to shield. That's unfortunate. We could have prioritized targets around the back. Res has
Regulus
come out.
getting the res off. That hits everyone
Incredible
except for
res.
the Mercy. Tower Heckle.
Tower Heckle with
just
2 picks.
popping off.
Huge. Blade comes
They
off.
need to get the Widow.
Gets T-Mac, but that's not really enough. The Mercy may make it enough though. Duke Viper coming out with 2. Sniper getting 1. Sniper going down though. Really scrappy fight on point now. We'll see who wins this out, as this probably will be last fight. Zarya and Moira versus the Widow. Widow goes down.
Monkey
Oh,
gets
Influx. You were so close,
no.
dude.
Why they? But T-Mac
Come on,
can touch.
Influx. Yeah, he's got it.
T-Mac, what are you doing? You could have touched. You had to. T-Mac just to back off and wait for someone else to touch when he was the only one who could touch. Fair play.
To be fair, if the call was, if someone called, I can touch, then like he should wait.
Yeah.
I don't think it mattered anyway. I think they'd probably still lose that fight, but wow.
Vanquish versus C4, yet C4 have their name as cheaters for.
Oh, Kirby, I've got a question. Have you got underwear as well?
What do you mean?
Well, apparently it's an important question.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently your dad screamed it or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm going on a school trip to Lisbon tomorrow, and all my underwear went into the wash, and he didn't know if I had underwear for to tomorrow. So yeah.
Gotcha, dude. Gotcha. Everyone in chat is very curious
C4
as to
running
your
goats.
situation.
And
C4.
yeah,
Interesting.
C4 are running goats, and Vanquish are running Ryan Zarya, May Hanzo, and Moira Lucio. Interesting. I'll keep you
on
guys
the game that
updated on
matters,
the
which is this
C4 situation as we go along.
Tower Heckle goes down, so close to mech. See. Taylor with a shatter. We'll see if we can actually hop on board. He should be able to get a shatter in if he shatters early this fight. Oh, lag out from Taylor. Interesting. Apparently I'm cursed. As soon as I went onto him, he went bye-bye. There will be a 5-minute break here, but after 5 minutes, they will unpause. So.
Unless Taylor comes back within that time. And of course, they can't sub anyone else in. They have to get Taylor back. They can't put in BK, Devil, or Masters in. They have to get Taylor back in this situation.
I'll message Devil and just say,
I'm gonna pay attention to the C4 Vanquish match. Keep you guys updated as it goes along, so you can stay on the important match, but keep aware of other games that are going around. As C4 have capped first point of Hanamura, if anyone was interested.
Alright, I sent the message. Give them 5 minutes and then
It's
play
been a minute
6v5.
already. No, isn't
Yeah,
it
they
just
have
insta
until.
forfeit?
I think it's the choice of the
Yeah, I think it was. I'm pretty sure the rules say it's. I can't remember what the rules say.
it's the choice of the team with 5 players.
I mean,
But-
C4 are running Zen goats like always, because you know what else do you do?
Alright, so we will give them until 13 minutes past 8. As soon as that ticks, we're gonna play.
Or
See.
forfeit.
Or forfeit, then we may see a forfeit from the side of Spartans. Of course, Spartans did opt to continue playing against TBM when TBM went down to 5 players on that final map.
Did you win? Oh no, that's the map
we
you
did.
lost, isn't it? Oh, okay, good.
No, that's we won that one. Ironically, the map we lost. I don't really know how we lost.
I mean,
We did.
while we're in this pause time, I'll run you guys down the RK White versus Impulse game that happened yesterday, which is the only game that's happened so far, apart from this one, or that's actually finished. First map, Hanamura. Impulse ran Sebastian defense and full held. Then we ran double sniper attack and called them off. Rialto, we ran Slambulance and held them for 3 minutes until they finally caught us because Azara decided to walk backwards off the map. The less we talk about that, the better. On attack, we stopped them halfway through first point, so they didn't cap first point. And then our attack we ran, we heard them setting up for Slambulance. Their Lucio fell off the map. So we easily got through that part and we capped. Busan, the closest map in the series, they took map 1 from us because they ran goats and we can't run goats. Don't think so. We haven't practiced that enough. Second map, we ran goats, failed miserably, then switched to Hammond goats and managed to pull it back halfway through the round and we won that round. Ran the same comp next round, won that. Then finally on Blizzard World, after we had already we were already 3-0 up. We held first point with double barrier, Bastion, same as on Hanamura. And then we capped running double sniper. So there, rundown of RK White versus Impulse from yesterday.
Or not a okay white, as it may be.
Oh wait, no, yeah, it's not RK White. They're just white at this point because they've lost the RK branding, so they're now known as White.
RK never really having a good time in the XOL.
No,
Has any RK team that's been officially RK won a map?
RK White have actually won again this. Have RK?
Oh, did they?
Did RK White? I'm pretty sure RK White won last week, or have won already.
But was that RK white or was that just white? You know what I'm saying? Like, did they
No,
have
they
the
lost the
official
RK
branding?
branding like 2 days ago, so they're only
Okay.
white as of recent. C4 are looking the better team than
Interesting.
Vanquish at the moment.
I'll be honest, guys. I'm now lying in bed, so it's going to be interesting if the game kicks off. They have 1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute to replay here. This could be Influx's first map.
Yes, somehow. Weirdly.
Hey, look, it's part of the game, and people may joke about if this is okay. It's unpausing.
They're
Yep.
just gonna play 5v6.
13 minutes past. That's it. That is time. 13 minutes past. Right, I'm stood back up.
Yeah. Reigns is sleeping. I'm pretty sure what's happened is Spartans have had a 5-minute long team talk about what they're gonna do 5v6. Also, Taylor can no longer rejoin, because as he's gone, he can only rejoin. They have to play 5v6 for the rest of this round.
No,
on
no,
map.
Taylor can rejoin at any point.
He can?
Rejoin at any
I
point.
swear that you could only
Yeah.
run. They just had to. Oh, okay. Interesting.
No. He can rejoin at any point. In the TBM game, we played 5v6 for like 30 seconds and then we got our guy there.
Oh.
Because he was gone for 5 minutes
Interesting.
and 30 seconds. If that's wrong, then there's been like 3 or 4 games that's happened, so it's probably still better to stay consistent. And it's against Spartans, so that Spartans know what's happening now as well. Like, Spartans have played that rule, so I think there's not going to be any complaints from
That's
either
probably
side
they probably said something like, "Well, this happened against TBM, so we should be able to be doing it."
There won't be any complaints here, for sure. It sucks, but
But it happens. It be like that
that's
sometimes.
what we do. Nano Reaper comes out with 4 picks.
Oh,
Is it possible that Influx
They
will...
use 5 ults. In this case, it would be the equivalent of using 6 ults. So,
But it could be enough to take this point. Remember, they are ahead. They only need
They're at
one more team fight
59%.
now. They need
2
one
of
team
them.
fight. Maybe 2 team fights.
2 if Influx act quickly, which looks like they will.
Influx will be very disappointed not to take this map.
Taylor is back.
Taylor's back!
This is not good news for Influx. They didn't take the advantage.
Gets a
of the
pick.
code.
Teammate goes in deep. Gets punished.
That's a huge bomb. Okay, maybe not.
Tower,
It looked like
huge
it could
bomb.
be.
No, getting
It could
froggy
have
is
gotten
huge.
2 more. Taylor's back.
Reaper
Oh,
goes out, gets 3
okay.
picks. Huge by Reigns. This should be point. They should cap here. And in with a real chance as they staggered. They should just wait to stagger him. They opted to kill him quickly. Interesting choice there by Influx. They need
I mean, they
probably
can't
3
stagger a
fights here.
Doomfist. If he can literally hold
I mean,
his
he was
punch
stood.
up, kills
He was stood
them.
still.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
could have debated them. Held up his punch and just killed them. I mean, T-Mac's
Huge
just taken
pin by
flight.
T-Mac, that's incredible.
Taylor's been bullied. Sniper behind them all. He's messed up his grapple.
Huge pin by
T-Mac
T-Mac,
with
really popping
another
off now.
pin. Solo
Shatter on the
shattering
Reaper.
to save himself.
That's worth it. That's worth
Well,
it, because
yeah,
that saves
he saved
him and
himself
gets a
long
pick.
enough. Yeah.
Just go down eventually.
I feel
but
like
it's just
the
Froggy.
loss of Taylor
See if
for
they
a
can
while
stagger
has
Froggy.
lost. I feel like Spartans have lost a little bit of momentum.
Of course, it's tough, but we'll see it here. This is last fight here. We'll see if Influx can pull off. It's not even their first map.
T-Mac is back.
It's 1 round in a map. Huge block.
They have one. Oh
the
my
pin.
god, Nano Reaper. again.
Nanoed Reaper.
They
Does
live.
get shielded off though. Doesn't get a pick. Ah, 1
T-Mac
pick,
will
2
lead.
picks
Oh.
anyway. 3
Reaper
picks.
is the
It looks like
difference.
Spartans. 2 picks there from Sniper with the bombs. Just 1 on point. Oh, Influx. That's unlucky, guys. You tried your best there. It's a bit weird to play that. Looks like that will be 3-0 to Spartans. They win this series. We're just now playing for map differential. Last map.
Yep,
That's so
still
sad.
quite important.
I mean, I nothing against Spartans, but I really want Influx to win a map.
I do
Like-
as well. I mean, I'll tell you off stream later why they probably will win a map sooner or later. Because there is a
Huge
there is
sniper
some
from Sniper.
there is something going on behind scenes for Influx, which will probably result in them winning a map by week 6, 7. If they haven't won one before then, they will win one by then. Because I know some things.
Nice, dude.
Let's see who got subbed out. T-Mac, right? Yes, T-Mac left. Weird. Why'd T-Mac leave?
As coach of Influx, yes, they need to win a map. Yeah, I hope they do, dude. I really hope they do.
At the moment, update on C4 Vanquish. C4 capped both points on hand more with 4 minutes left. Vanquish still haven't capped, and they've got 1 minute left. 1 minute 30, better. They have just team wiped, so they will cap. No, they've lost supports. Devil Red Tower Heckle, who's their main tank in this situation? I worry. Oh my goodness, C4 brought it back. The Vanquish didn't cap.
That's huge.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm curious,
And-
is Zerfux playing for C4, or did they have to wait for the signing window to bring him in? Zerfux, XURFEX.
Well, he's not on the team at the moment. I'm pretty sure they'll probably have to wait until the signing window. If he joined afterwards, he has to wait.
That will be a huge signing. A huge signing. Alright.
I mean, they need to change the map to Blizzard World before anything. Oh no, they got 2 CP'd again. Vanquish have lost map 1. Unless we can magic this back. They've been 2 CP'd after winning in 2 different fights.
That's unlucky. As we move on to Blizzard World. In this
Feel
series.
bad for calling Skylar
Come
my
on,
sample
Influx.
earlier.
Let's go, dude.
Oh no, another person left. Draco Hunter is in. So, let's see. Did they sound? They subbed out Pierre. Their only good player at the moment. Besides him and Ryan have been like the only good players, and they've just subbed him out. Okay. Oh no. Oh my! They've been out 2 CP'd. Vanquish are bringing it back.
I don't really know who I want to win that.
I mean, I want C4. I don't want Vanquish to win. I mean, C4 have already lost a game this season. Vanquish haven't. I think if C4 win, I'll be good with it. Because that means less pressure on Impulse to... like, the only other team that's still going to be unbeaten after this, if C4 win, will be Sanford. They C9'd. Vanquish C9.
No.
They had 3...
TBM are undefeated,
4...
my dude.
Oh wait, yeah, you forgot about you. Sorry guys. Yeah, forgot. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Vanquish had like 2 or 3
Forgot
people
about
still
TBM.
alive, and they just walked off point. They beated and walked off point.
Ruben, it was so close, man. Busan was so close. It could have been 2-0 to Influx, but it was 2-0 to Spartans. I'm so sad. It was so close. Thank you for joining us back here again. Looks like Influx are having some roster problems with substitutions. Okay, we good now?
I guess, I don't know, like, Tower Heckle, Diva main. Devil Red is like a Tracer one trick, isn't he? Oh no, he's a tank, he's a Diva main and Reinhardt, okay. Why is they've
Interesting.
literally just fully changed their roster. Epic Gamer Sans. Oh dear. Yeah, I think you may as well just go back into bed, to be honest.
Oh, I just did. That was what that third was.
Honestly, you really just want to go back. Oh no.
See, I don't actually have any pillows right now, so I'm using a massive teddy bear, which is just excellent.
I mean, teddy bear size comparison, I have a huge one as well that's literally sat on my sofa, and my cat uses it at his bed.
Nice, dude. Oh, do they start? That means I gotta get up again, right? Gross. Alright, here we go, boys. Pow. Oh, look at that core strength. sits up to 90 degrees immediately.
Who is
All right, let's go.
who is Ocean is a trash diva? Who are they?
I know. I'm not
Because-
supposed to say though.
Because I know it's not Ethan because he's Ocean Impulse. Kind of weirdly, because
No, I know who it is.
Ah.
But I don't think I'm supposed to say. Although I think Ocean now knows, so it kind of defeats the purpose. I kind of accidentally told Ocean without realizing I was telling Ocean.
Oh,
Oh,
can I know?
Which is a shame.
Message me.
No, it's a trade secret.
Ah. I'm guessing it's just a TVM
Also-
player then.
No, it's not a TVM player.
Did Godspeed just is it?
Nope.
Who would call their account Ocean is a trash diva? Who is the one who
Tinny Pat.
constantly...
The other caster is Krabby, and apparently you're
Krabby.
boosted Krabby according to Tinny. So. feels bad
yeah,
now.
Ocean spread that rumor. Or Ocean just called
Ocean
me
spread
boosted
that I
for-
was boosted as well. Yeah.
No, he called. No, you're boosted because you 2 or 3 stacked your way to Masters. I'm
No, I
boosted
didn't. I
after.
solo queued.
Exactly. But hey, and I'm boosted because.
Apparently Sentai got my account. Apparently. Which I just disagree with, but that's okay.
I mean, I'm apparently
think what they
boosted
want.
because I decided that, doing some team synergy and practicing with the team while 6-stacking comp is a bad thing. I got to Diamond while doing that. I haven't actually dropped out of Diamond yet, but I'm still boosted. Even though I solo queue most games in now, so, that's how it works. Confusing comps. Incredibly confusing comps.
Big anti-nade comes out there.
But they didn't capitalise. Devil Red
Hook
hooks.
onto Devil Red. Looks like he's going to go down there.
Drago Hunter with
Drago
the pick
Hunter
on the Pharaoh.
Does get one.
He's gonna get rezzed.
Devil
Devil
comes
go
out.
res. Devil just
Devil
1v1s
picks off the Baby Diva.
I mean, he could have rezzed his Pharaoh, but he decided he wanted to 1v1 the Baby Diva, pistol only.
I rate it. He had to assert his dominance. Big first cap by Spartans. Come on, Influx, pull yourselves together, boys. Right, running dive on this second point is so strong. Oh, it's so strong. The Moira's an interesting choice, but... Oh, wait.
I mean, I don't
Running
mind the
Anna.
Moira.
What? Okay, it's fine.
Okay, no, yeah. The Moira's okay just because of mobility-wise. Anna?
I think Anna's broken as all hell on second point. If she gets uncontested on high ground. But having
Yeah, but...
Moira
that's
and
the thing,
Anna is just
uncontested.
weird.
That's the thing, uncontested.
Big dive. Shatter comes out.
I completely
Huge
forgot
there
to
by
stop
Masters.
moves to actually move. I mean,
Come on, Influx. Come on, guys. You guys got it. You got Nano Visor up this fight. Devil Red going on to the Wrecking Ball. That's interesting. Come on, guys.
honestly, just run quad DPS, or just run comfort picks. Don't. I think they're trying too hard to force strategies. At this point, they just want to run comfort picks if they're going to win.
Interesting bomb decision. Nano Visor
Better
still
bomb
online for 'em. We'll
decision.
see if they can utilize it.
They see 9.
And
I
they
want to
use
jump
Nano
into
Visor
this
after the
water.
C9.
I want to jump into this water. I
Oh
can't.
my god, why did they use Nano Visor? No Influx!
Let me into
You
this
just
water.
gave up the point. Alright. I'm just gonna jump off a cliff quickly, boys. Just down we go.
Yeah, I already done
Alright,
that.
this is... Alright, come on, Influx.
Vanquisher out goatsing C4. Ocean got his grav eaten. Perfect. They've now been out goats themselves. He literally stared in the face of a Diva defense mage and said, "Hey, look, do you see the grav? Yeah, yeah, you see it.
The
yeah,
score
I'm
is
using
currently
it."
3-0 to me.
They got pushed on. They
Spartans
died.
just dominantly pushing through. Just haven't lost a team fight this whole map. Devil Red has played 4 different main tanks, none of which have worked.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, someone who classifies Hammond as a main tank for once, which everyone doesn't.
It depends how you play him.
Yeah.
If you're playing him with a Reinhardt or with an Orisa, he's not a main tank. If you're playing him with a D.Va, he's a main tank.
Yeah.
It's 2 different playstyles.
Yeah. Even though they're normally you play him in the same way, just depends who you're playing him with, to be honest. Way I see it. When
you play main tank, you're looking more to displace their main tank, and if you're playing off tank, you're looking to get power drivers, big power drivers, and charge your ult quickly, and just create space that way.
I mean, when I play Hammond, my whole strategy is, no matter what I'm playing, is I just roll through, make sure that Reinhardt doesn't like me, and always power drive. Like, you know, you just go straight through the front of them and power drive their back line, making sure that you hit the Reinhardt in the process. Normally, it's a safe approach to play. It's a safe approach to play Hammond. Like, C4 have taken 0.1 on Busan downtown.
With over 4 minutes left on the timer there for Spartans, a real
420, blaze it, let's go.
I was trying not to comment on that.
I didn't pay attention. I love how at the moment XOL Infinity is happening casually.
Alright. Here we go, Influx. Here we go.
Actually, I can fly through spawn doors.
I think it's pretty much gone, but they're gonna try traditional dive.
Oh, there's a no.
Charlink goes.
Why is Charlink on Tracer? He's a Lucio one trick. Do you see what I mean by I'm lucky not to be in a mental asylum after their demented game?
They show a lot of potential in some team fights, but they just need to be more organised. Big res. See, the stuff like this. Why are they pushing through a choke as dive? Like,
yeah,
please
like,
explain this logic against the
you
junk
don't. This is a Ryan Zarya type of approach. Yeah, running dive. Well, go back to my point that I said earlier. Like, people say let's play dive, then play it as if it's Ryan Zarya and try and walk through chokes. You don't do that.
Interesting riptire there from Narco.
I mean,
using it when everyone was dead.
Back to my point of Spartans ult economy, using their ults when everyone's dead. Granted, it is a riptire, and they're building it up very quick. But
they're also running dive into anti-dive.
Yeah, incredibly anti-dive. Like, there's only one person on that entire Spartans team that can't CC them, and that guy can shoot through the Genji's deflect, so he's practically still just as good.
Yeah, there's no diveable targets. Without playing a Sombra, there's no diveable targets.
I mean, they could go for
They're pushing through like they're a Reinhardt.
Yeah.
If this works, I'll be amazed.
Looks
like they are going to pick off Devil Boy.
No, the Junkrat, they're smart. No, the Junkrat, oh my god. They were sat in the room with the Junkrat for about a minute there, like, at least like 20 or 30 seconds, just sat in the same room as a Junkrat, and they just didn't.
Just a quick PSA. Quick PSA to everyone now. If you're playing dive on it, firstly, don't play dive on first point of Blizzard Bowl. But if you do play dive, you stay from here. Right here.
And run Sombra, it's a lot easier. You can just stop anyone who stops you. I mean, don't take White as an example.
You support and tanks go behind that statue, and then you get on the enemy there. But Charlink does get one. Charlink 2, 3. Lucio main my backside as Charlink gets a 3k coming through.
Oh my god.
Looks like they have managed to force their way through choke with some individual plays from their DPS. This is what I mean. If you don't play coordinated and as the comps were designed to work, and you make these fights scrappy, it's whether your DPS can outplay their DPS. And in that instance, they did.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the way that Influx want to go with their team. Take a China in the World Cup kind of style approach.
Yeah. But then there's the
Winston
South
tries it.
Korea where the South Korea adapted to them wanting to make fights scrappy, and just said, you're going to make the fight scrappy, well, we'll just make sure our DPS are better than yours, which they were.
Yeah.
And C4 have just won the second map. Okay. I'm pretty sure, unless they get out control maps.
I'm proud of Influx taking first point though. That's a big step. I'm glad
They
they didn't
capped
just
the-
kind of give up. Like I think
Yeah.
it takes a lot, especially when you've been kind of beaten
I love how
as
C4
badly as
are
they have
being
been.
called
Yeah.
cheaters for in this game. In the game that they're in at the moment.
Wait, what?
Yeah, for some reason C4's had their name changed to Cheaters 4 for the Vanquish game. Funny.
Yeah, that aim button from Godspeed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, and forcing us to play a game
Taylor winning that
when we
1v1.
didn't want to, when we didn't have the players to, but then saying it would be a forfeit if we didn't. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that. Oops,
Bomb doesn't get
definitely.
any. Bongo
And he
comes
didn't just
out.
leak.
Rigol comes out. Beat comes out. Coalescence come out. This isn't so many
Too
ults
many
live
ults.
right now. Both sides
And
using
no
everything
one's
they
dead
have.
yet. Oh no, Charling's dead.
Well, that's what happens when 4 support ults happen all at once.
Yeah.
No one dies. Charling does
I
go
love how
down.
I
and Bomb
just
comes out,
casually threw in the big leaks.
gets one.
No one mentioned anything. I need to see if chat's saying
Riptide
something.
comes out. Gets the Farah.
Oh, another
Counter
Riptide comes out.
comes out.
Destroyed.
Narco destroys it. Man, Narco's Junkrat's been very good.
What's chat looking like? I haven't been paying attention to it. Well, I haven't looked in it for a while
Chat
because I'm taking
is
the Vanquish
looking
one.
like. This is painful to watch. To add to what Krabby says, Charling always tries to play DPS, claims he's a god, feeds, then says he will never play DPS again, but then the cycle continues. Thank you, Ruben. I know, right? Leo has played every map, pisses me off. That's what Ruben said. No, he's not played one. The one we played, we got 90%, 99% on both.
I mean, I love how they
I'm
didn't
better
mention
than Teddy
anything
at
on
rank.
our links
Okay.
on our leaks of the Cheaters 4. Doesn't mean my leak. I definitely didn't just leak something incredible.
Devil Red with a huge pin there.
They
on
actually won the
Devil
fight.
420.
They've won a second fight. They've won 2 fights. It's a
Huge.
miracle.
Right, come on. Don't give up now, Influx. Let's get it all the way. Let's cap second point.
I mean, the chances are, even if they get to the end of the map, they're still going to just have to hold for 4 minutes 20 because they're probably going to go to overtime.
Yep.
I think C4 are making a full roster switch, or they're changing hosts because everybody on C4's roster left their game. Oh dear. Oh well, that's
Narco
over.
with 2 picks and the
They all got
okay.
pulled into the Riptide.
And here we go. Spartans cleaning up the last team fight. Riptide does get 2. It isn't enough to turn the fight though, as Spartans claim map 4. Influx, if any of your players are watching this, you need to pick a playstyle. Because you're very mixed at the moment, and you're experimenting
Actually,
with a
let's
lot of
get
team
Ruben
comps
in
trying to
here.
force stuff to work.
I think we get Ruben
I
in here, the
don't-
coach. Just let him talk about it, because if he's the guild, he can give us some. This is what I mean.
mean,
Like they were in the
typically-
room with a Junkrat.
We can interview Ruben if you want to hang around. We'll do your interview after we interview our MVP.
A player.
Because that's usually what we do, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we
who
interview-
was your MVP for this series?
I mean, Narco was good. Narco was really good. I liked him. From the side of Influx,
I want Sniper.
Sniper was really good as well. Yeah. I'm saying on the side of Influx, it's just going to have to be Rhines again. But then on the side of Spartans, I mean, Narco just played Junkrat, and I'm not going to give him MVP for holding RT. So Sniper's my MVP for Spartans.
Okay. I sent him an invite. We'll pull him in here and see what he says. How are you doing, Sniper? How did you find that game?
Sniper, have you
on
included your audio
Hanamura,
quickly?
yeah, I have included it. On Hanamura, I had no vibration because my controller was low battery, so that was a nightmare. I underperformed on that one, but then as I got better, I proceeded and I got better. So yeah.
We saw you pop off on Busan despite them running dive against your double sniper.
Oh my god, bro!
Was it something you were aware of, that you were getting pressured by the diva? Did you have sightlines that you wanted to get to?
Yeah.
Was it all pre-planned?
I was I had my hook charged up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Ready to
you
get up
kept
to-
it on cooldown,
Off
ready
cooldown.
to
Yeah.
use.
Yeah.
Off cooldown, yeah.
And then I go back on my team, get some healing, I'd wait a bit, and then I'd wait for the diva to get off the high ground, and then I'd go back up and then get some more picks.
Okay,
you really
Rhines
played
is
well
here
round
on
the
side of Influx.
the dive that Influx ran.
Thanks, man.
You were our MVP, Sniper, so congratulations.
Alright,
I don't
cool,
know
thank
who
you,
will
man.
vote you like the official MVP in the Discord, but for me
Okay.
and Sam,
You are
you
the
were,
official MVP
you
for
were the
this
standout
match.
player.
Yes, thank you.
Right. Reigns or Rhines?
Hi.
I'm still confused how to say it.
It's Reigns.
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 It's Reigns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Atlanta
Cool.
Rain. Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, your performance was strong throughout. Is it difficult to keep positive in those games? We saw you kind of fade off in Blizzard World a little bit. Is it difficult to keep positive after going 3-0 down? Is that something you've been struggling with, or?
No, it's we just stay positive really. We just try and improve and see what our mistakes are, and and then just improve on where we make the mistakes.
Fair. You did pop off on a lot of the maps. Your Bastion is insane. That's the first time I've actually
Thank
seen you play.
Thank you.
So that was good because you were playing around. I know T-Mac had some questionable charges in there where there, I imagine there'll be some memes in the Discord after the game. But T-Mac's usually a standout Reinhardt. This game not his best performance, but you still managed to stay alive a lot of the time, which I thought was impressive. Any questions for him?
No, not
Krabby?
really. Oh, I thought you meant I'm gone.
I mean, I assume you enjoy spamming Bastion.
Yeah.
He pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to get angles on you, and you're just hiding behind the shield, bro. Oh.
Okay. I mean, if we want to get Ruben hits hook a duck, we can get him if we want.
Yeah, if you want to pull him in, Krabby. Because I'm curious to ask about some of the team compositions from the side of Influx. It seems, were they pre-planned comps, or was it you guys were just in this form room and were like, this is what we'll play, I guess?
I don't know. It was just rushed, really. It was like,
It
we
seemed
didn't really, we didn't really plan it.
The fights you won were very scrappy, like very scrappy. So we were talking about. It seems like you have kind of a
We
lack
can't
of
get hook a
identity
duck, and
with
he's
your
been banned off
playstyle.
Xbox by his parents.
Oh, excellent.
What?
Excellent. I guess we can kind of talk to Reigns about this. We were talking about kind of a lack of consistent playstyle. So sometimes you guys would run really high damage comps. Sometimes you try and run dive, but you'd go like you were running dive through choke points, which I thought was an interesting way to run the Winston Diva, especially against the Junkrat on Blizzard World, going through those tight chokes. It seems. Is it something that you've just had a lack of practice on? Is it
lack of practice, probably. Yeah,
Okay.
we
It
just need
seems
to
fair
lack
enough.
of practice.
Yeah.
because we spoke kind of at length through the game, saying there's two ways to kind of at a base level to play Overwatch, right? Make the fights really scrappy and let your DPS just outplay theirs because you know
Just
you're
let you
mechanically
play,
better.
just outplay them in a
And
scrappy
the
fight.
fights you won,
Yeah.
you had the mechanical. You just out mechanics the enemy team, and managed to get a few picks while the fight's all
That's at
scrappy.
least what it
The
seemed
other way
like.
to play the game, which you also attempted to do sometimes, but it was just kind of, it seems like maybe you didn't have a main shot caller, where you'd go in as like a death ball or something, but you couldn't end the fight quickly. You weren't focusing the same targets, right? So like the fights would end up getting scrappy again, and then sniper would pop off effectively.
Yeah.
Just opening a load of space for him. It's hard to deny space if you guys don't focus the same thing. So I think it'll be interesting to watch you guys in the coming weeks, because it's definitely a team that has a lot of potential. It looks like. I was so rooting for you on Busan. You were so close.
Even when you were 5v6, but then Nano Reaper showed
that
up.
was unlucky. The Nano Reaper got 4. There's not much you can do about that.
Yeah.
That wasn't the worst. It's just unlucky. Any last words from anyone before I end the stream here? If we're not getting